Good afternoon, and welcome to this edition of Motivated Monday. It is Motivated Monday, and I thought today would be a good day to get on since I had not gotten on last week on Tuesday or Saturday because just was a busy time last week, as well as I don't want to miss our live giving Tuesdays or our sharing Saturdays because they're so important to the organization. Because Tuesdays are our weekly fundraiser where we challenge you to donate $7 on our terrific Tuesday, which is Giving Tuesday. And then Saturdays are where we share who we are, what we do each and every Saturday, as well as share those organizations and businesses that support us, and we support them back. So definitely have to stay on track with that. Might have to start jumping up once I'm finished with my morning rituals and begin to do both of those, do them earlier versus later. And so today I wanted to jump on and ask the question, how are you all? It's the season of giving, time to be thankful, and we have so much going on in the world right now. So just want to get some feedback, some thoughts from you all on how you're doing, how your family's doing, how life is doing, how work is doing. And I wanted to do it today on Motivated Monday because this weekend I had a very extremely hard weekend. If you know anything about me, I'm a giver. I love hard, and I want the best in everyone. I want to give till it hurts, and I always want to have healthy relationships. So with all that being said, this weekend was extremely hard for me. I had to suck up some things and try to figure out what was going on in different areas. And so this morning, it drug out, and I was like, it's Motivated Monday. I could hear one of my daughters say, it's Motivated Monday. You don't seem to be motivated. And so it took me a moment today to get motivated because of things that had happened over the weekend with people in just life. And so with that, I said, maybe I should jump on live because everybody thinks that I do these lives, or you see me out in the community, not this year, but when you've seen me out, I'm always smiling. I'm always giving back. I'm always supporting other people. And I think that all my life, it has been a requirement for me to be the strong person. And so people don't tend to realize that even in my strength, I'm weak. And so I really had to evaluate some things. So today I'm thankful for the part-time gig I have, because if it wasn't for them messaging me and sending me alerts on the app, I probably would have not gotten up as early as I did. I spent a lot of time in quiet time and prayer this morning on this Motivated Monday, just trying to regroup and try to figure out where I am, but where I'm going, and how to not be consumed with everything that everyone else has going on. And that is a big step in life for me, because I've always been the one who's trying to help someone else better themselves or move to the next level or the next wherever they're going, or just help them in whatever way I can. But sometimes I have to learn to pull back or step away or cut off. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually an amazingly good thing, because it gives you time to reflect. And last week, again, was one of those weeks where I just had some, I would say, confrontation or disagreements, or just some things that happen with relationships that I had to kind of figure out, where are we going? What are we doing? What's your purpose? What's your existence? If you're in my life, or you work with the foundation, or whatever it is, it has to be in a positive level. We don't have time for negativity. We don't have time to not be motivated, since it is Motivational Monday. Hey, Travis, you see I got my glasses on so I can see. Yay. They're not the new ones. The new ones times two, that one got lost and then they replaced them. I still can't see out of them. So these are my reading glasses. But anyways, I can see my lives, which normally I couldn't because I was waiting on new glasses. But I have to send those back as well. So hopefully they'll get it right. Three's a charm. But again, back to Motivational Monday. And the things and the people and things that surround me. I just want to let people know that it's okay to not be motivated on Monday. The purpose of Motivational Monday is this, that you know it's here and you need to motivate yourself. Even like today when I felt like I just didn't want to do anything. When I felt like, God, where am I at? What are you doing to me? How can I fix it? I think that was my big issue today. I just wanted to fix it. It's Motivational Monday. I don't have a clue how do I fix it. So what do? I pray about it. And I talk to God about it. And it might not happen overnight or it might not happen this week, but I begin to feel a peace about myself. And if you hear in the background, I just have some I don't even know. I just hit Serenity on YouTube and just let it play. But we have to take time and to realize that if anything, it's going to be a part of us. It has to be a motivator, but in a positive realm. You need positive people all the time. There's enough negative energy going on in this world today. Oh my goodness. I mean, you can just talk about, we're just going to say, because I said I prayed. We can say something like prayer and people will take that and run with it. And it's just a whole nother dimension of foolishness. So we have to make sure that in our space, for me and my space, I don't have no little dust. I don't have no cloths or anything. I just know that I trust in my heart. I know in my mind that I always want to give back to other people. I always want to be a giver. I always want to support those who support us. There's just numerous things that go on a day-to-day basis outside of the foundation. Yes, I do the Foundation 365, but I also have a cleaning service that I've been doing for 20 years. I also sell Avon part-time since 1999. I also have a part-time gig on the weekend that I picked up. I'm never not doing something. And even on all of those elements, especially with my part-time gig on the weekend, it's all about customer service, all about serving other people. I do it to help and give back to other people who cannot, but it's rewarding because you meet so many people. Some people, yes, everybody's not customer service oriented, but even when they aren't, I still chipper up and give them a smile and say, have a great day, have a super spectacular Saturday or a motivated Monday or whatever it is. I always try to leave them with a word of encouragement. And so with that, I just want people to realize that life is not easy. And you know that. But for me, having to always be the link in the chain that keeps everything together, or having to be that strength for so many, my family and others. Just trying to turn it down because I think it changed songs and it just went a whole nother level of music. And so just having to be that strength. Sometimes I don't want to be strong. Sometimes I want to cry. Sometimes I want to cuddle. Sometimes I want to scream or slap somebody. Like this weekend, I was in a I want to hit somebody mood because what in the world is going on, or shake somebody, like the baby shaking syndrome. You have to know your boundaries and what works for you. And if people are in your space and they don't work for you, it's okay. I talk about it all the time. Toxic relationships will wear you down emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. So you have to learn how to cut off. It's not to say that I hate this person or I don't like this person. It's just to say that at this point in my life and this time, it's not a good place for me to be. And so if you have those toxic relationships, motivate yourself to cut them off. Cut them, snip, get rid of them. It's nothing wrong with that. That's just life. We can say hello, we can be cordial, we can still agree to disagree. but we can't be in each other's space if you're going to be toxic. I have a few friends. Some suffer with depression. Um, and one of my friends, I actually last week Tuesday we were together and we were talking, and I supposed to had a did a live, but it got late and I never did. And I said, I'm gonna blast you on my live because he said something to me in the realm of losing a child. And I said to him, how dare you feel that way or you say that to me when I've lost a child as well? People don't think just because they've gone through something, even if you've gone through something and you seem like it's healed, like most people who see me, maybe they don't think these 7 years still bother me, that my son has not been here, but they do each and every day. Sadly to say that that was one of my encounters over the weekend. I had a altercation or someone to say some things about Caleb that I was very upset with, but I have learned self-control. The wonderful man that God placed in my life has taught me self-control, even though I hate it, and he knows that. He taught me self-control, so I didn't respond. No, well, I didn't react. I responded. And in my response, I just know that these are people that I can't deal with. It's one thing for you to say something about a child that's living, but when that child is no longer here, and especially when a child is a baby and they pass away at a young age from a deadly disease that couldn't be cured, there should never be anything negative to say about a child. So I was in my feelings. I toughened it up. I sucked it up. I talked to my sister, of course. And we just, talked about some solutions and things. But again, those are all reasons that pushed me to where I was today. It was 3 separate incidences or 3 separate occasions that all pushed me to where I was when I got up this morning at 5 o'clock and I didn't feel motivated. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to do nothing. And then on top of that, it's raining everywhere. And so, of course, with rain, you always want to just sleep in or not get up or whatever it is. But for me, I said, I'm just lay here for a little while longer, a little while longer, a little while longer. And so I finally got up. And as I began to ride, and as I began to think and focus, as I began to, say, you know what, you're better than that. It is Motivational Monday. And no matter how motivated you are not, you're going to be motivated to get this day started, to get through this day, and to make it successfully. So that's where I am right now at almost 2 o'clock. I wasn't motivated. I'm still not all the way there, but we have tons of things going on with the foundation. It's the season of giving. Our holiday grants are, we're working diligently to put them all together. I was at stores this morning getting gift cards and all of that. I wanted to show you guys. I probably have to do it tomorrow because I left them on the other side of the house and I'm not in the office. So we are geared up. I have to be motivated. I have to stay positive so that I can be a blessing and an encouragement to not just the children and families who battle childhood cancer, but to all of those who are impacted by our organization, for all of those who meet me along the way, that we support each other in business, for all of those who depend on me to make things happen one day at a time. So I have to continue and stick with our motto that says we're changing the lives of others one smile at a time. And even on today, when I don't feel like smiling, when I don't feel motivated to do anything, I have to be that strength and encourage other people to say, it's okay. It's okay to have bad days. It's okay to have those people in your life that's going to challenge your patience. And I always pray that God gives me patience because it just makes me that more stronger. It gives me that much more self-control. We got to have those people in our lives that get on our last nerves, because those are the people that are going to push us to the next level of greatness on where we're going. If they don't support your movement, if they don't support your drive, maybe it's not for them to support you, but trust and believe God is going to send. I tell people, for those who don't support us or don't know about us or don't follow us, God sends an enormous amount of more people to support us, to follow us, to share on Sharing Saturday, to share our Facebooks and Instagram profiles and share about childhood cancer awareness. God always, always provides for us with this organization. I cannot tell you that on this Motivated Monday, that 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago, I would have never thought about us being this far. I didn't even want a foundation. When my sister prophesied it the Thursday before Caleb passed on a Sunday, on Father's Day, I said, I ain't doing a foundation. Y'all crazy. And that just was my attitude. I didn't want to do this. It was the longest 3 years of my life. And only to go through all of that, be faithful, keep asking God, what are you trying to do with me in this? And the outcome to be, my son's no longer here. Hey, Chris, my brother's on. And then he's just special too, because he had his son, his first son, which is a spoiled brat, on Caleb's anniversary day. So, I mean, just to know that there are some amazing things that have happened in these 7+ years. Amazing people, amazing organizations, amazing. I just can't say how thankful I am. So again, my main purpose on Motivational Monday today is to tell you guys that I'm not motivated today. I'm not at 200% where I usually am. I'm not even at 100%. I think I'm at like 49%. I can't even say I'm at 50%. But this one thing I know, I've gotten up. I've gotten through this day so far. I have to pick my grandson up in a few minutes, but once I pick him up, I'm going. I'm going to press through this day. I'm going to be thankful. It's the season of Thanksgiving. I'm going to continue to give encouragement. I'm going to continue to be a great support for those who need me. I'm going to continue to advocate and raise awareness and funds for our children and families who have been affected by childhood cancer. I'm an ambassador for children and families fighting cancer, and not just that, for the seniors that I support, for those who are in my circle. You know, there is not a day or a time where you cannot pick up the phone if you need me. And if I'm available, I'm there for you. I don't care what it is. That's just me. We are here. We are created in this world to be givers, to give back to other people. What good is it for you to have the knowledge that you have if you can't help someone else? What good is it for you to be if you can't provide a service to someone else? If you're a business owner, what good is your business if you can't give back? And I'm not saying give back stuff for free, because I'm a firm believer in, if you sell goods or products, then guess what? When people go to McDonald's and Burger King and all those places, if they don't have coupons, they don't get discounts. So it should be the same with your business. But give back in love. Give back in encouragement. Find a way in whatever it is that you do each and every day to give back. And that's my main sole purpose each and every day when I get up in the morning. How can I give back? Who can I give back to? What can I do to give back outside of our organization, outside of my cleaning service, outside of every little thing that I do? It's all about the reward or how it makes somebody else feels. I'm not expecting anything in return. If you say thank you, I appreciate that. But it's all to get a smile on your face. There was a lady walking in the rain today, an elderly lady, and she's moving slow on her walker, and I immediately jumped out the car, and I wasn't going to even put the umbrella up because I was going to do the same thing. And I ran right beside her, and I guess her mind said, wait, did it stop raining? And she turned around, and she looked at me and smiled, and she said, thank you. Because I had the umbrella over her, and I walked her until she got up under the little pavilion part of it. But it's the simple things in life that make me happy. If I can make you happy, if I can do anything in my power to support you and be a part of your greatness, I'm fulfilled in life. And so if I've hurt anybody, you already know I'm always trying to fix it. And that's been my biggest problem. I have to fix it. What did I do? What did I do? How do we fix it? How do we fix it? I always want to be the fixer. At the end of any day, at the end of any conversation, I always want to leave on a peaceable note. I always want to be able to say that, you know what, our last conversation was a good one. What if right now, what if today is the last conversation that you'll ever see me? How would you know if we've had an altercation, what life would be like if I pass away today? If we had an argument. And so that's why I always speak peace. That's why I'm always giving. That's why I'm always supporting, not looking for things in return, but to know at the end of the day that I was a blessing to someone else. Maybe now they'll be a blessing to somebody else. Pay it forward, give it back, whatever y'all call it, whatever you want it to be on this Motivated Monday, when the president of the Caleb Solomon Williams Foundation is telling you that I'm not motivated. Not today. I'm not. But I'm going to give. I'm going to put forth my best effort to continue to be a leader that supports other people, that gives back to so many. And I'm going to be motivated. It might not be a 200% today, but like I said, I feel like I'm at 49% now that I'm up. I'm going to be grateful. I'm going to be thankful for those 49%, the 49% I'm at, and I'm going to keep it moving. So we're not going to always have good days. Tomorrow's Terrific Tuesday, and I might not be feeling terrific when I do my live, but I'm going to stay true to myself. I'm going to continue to give. The families that I helped today with servicing them, those 3 families, appreciate what I've done. The families that we're going to help for Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's going to be a blessing because it's things that they cannot do for themselves right now. So make sure you're taking time on this Motivated Monday to motivate yourself to how can I be better? How can I give back? How can I help other people? How can I? It's all about giving. It's the season of giving and to be thankful. I don't care if y'all already done put Christmas up. I don't care nothing about that. You probably had Christmas up before Halloween because I've seen it all in the stores. But don't pass by. Don't rush through the holiday season and not be giving and not be thankful, because that's the season we're in right now. Yes, Christmas is time for giving, but let's be thankful for those things that we have, for those people in our lives, for those who help us along the way each and every day. If you haven't started, like I talked about a couple weeks ago, get you a good book to read. Get you a good little nugget or something to read, something inspirational each and every day. You're on Facebook or Instagram. They all have little inspirational quotes. I absolutely love inspirational and positive quotes. Get you something that's going to send you a reminder that never quit. Keep pushing. Stay strong. That was one of our pacts with Caleb when he was diagnosed with cancer. Stay strong. Every treatment, every radiation, every shot, we had to stay strong, even when we wanted to give up, even when it was hard. Get you something, and if you can't get you something, get you somebody to motivate you. If you talk to me on the phone, if you ever call me on the phone, or we're in person and we meet, it can be 10 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock now. So guess what? If you don't know, guess what I always say? Good morning. I always say good morning. It can be morning, noon, or night. And I'm going to say, good morning, how are you doing? Because when you say good morning and it's afternoon time, the first thing people start doing is laughing and be like, what city are you in? What state are you in? What country are you in? But it gets people smiling. So I always say good morning. I picked that up from my grandmother. And so, good morning. How are you guys today on this Motivated Monday? If you're at a 49% or lower like me, then guess what? Just continue to press on. Don't give up. Keep hope alive. Keep pushing. And if the news is working your nerves, turn it off. I don't watch TV. You hear I'm in ambiance right now. Turn it off. Turn off the distractions in your life that are holding you back from being powerful, that are holding you back from motivating yourselves. And that's not, and again, that doesn't mean that you're not going to not have a day that you're not motivated, or a day that you're not feeling terrific or wonderful or triumphant or fabulous or spectacular. Those are my power words for each day. So it's not to say that you're not going to have those days. It's just to say that when I am having those days, I still have my perspective that it's Motivational Monday, and no matter what happens and how I feel, I still have to get through this day. I still have to encourage someone else. I still have to be that chain in the link that keeps us going. I got to jump off live now because I got to go get my grandson before it's too late, and I pick him up late, and that's a no-no. And so I'll see you guys on live a little later or tomorrow. Be blessed. I love you. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for loving the Caleb Solomon Williams Foundation. Thank you for your donations. They are definitely a blessing to the families that we give back to. Some of them are super excited about being able to receive the donations that we're getting ready to package up and send out. So thank you for all your love. You think your $7 a week don't matter, or your $7 that you give? Yes, because they help us to be able to go to the store and get the things that we've been able to get so far. So thank you all, from your president, Amperell Williams. Maybe next week I won't have my head tied up. It's been like a week or so now that I just don't want to do hair, so I've been wrapped up. So again, thank you all. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And that's it. Be motivated. Stay on top. Have a great rest of the day.